Don't say anything yet. Get it on around here.
One lap to go, man. Looking awesome. Looking awesome. One to go.
Dale Earnhardt, Ernie Irvan, Elliott Sadler, Rusty Wallace, and now Kurt Busch is a first-time Winston Cup winner at Bristol. Jimmy Spencer a car length ahead of Ricky Rudd for second.
Good car. Good car.
In his 48th start, Kurt Busch gets his first win. It's only his third race at Bristol and his first top 20 finish here. And he becomes the fifth winner in 2002 in 6 races.
He got away from him off 2. Final shot, final corner. Benson can't get close enough. Winston Cup win number 2 for Kurt Busch. He takes the Old Dominion 500.
Guys, awesome. Boys, that's an awesome stop. I need water and some towels.
Oh, that was your winner, Kurt Busch. Wore out. And Rudd did get 3rd place.
And he's got a younger brother coming up through the ranks, they say is every bit as good.
That was so young he couldn't run NASCAR touring races this year. Had to go to a different division to race.
Kurt Busch is going to clinch the Manufacturers Championship for Ford in 2002 with their victory today. Their 3rd Manufacturers title in the last 4 years. He's going to keep Joe Nemechek and Dale Jarrett out of victory lane. For Tony Stewart, a big day in the championship as he's going to finish 4th. And his pursuers, Mark Martin, will be the closest of them today, and he'll finish in 8th. Checkered flag is up. A little bit shy of the scheduled distance, but it counts nonetheless. Kurt Busch takes his 3rd victory of 2002. He wins the Napa 500.
There you have it, Kurt. You're the man.
Those guys were a big part of it today. They cranked off some great pit stops.
Yes, they did.
Kurt Busch is out in front of the race, looking to pick up his 4th victory of the season. 3 of those will come in the last 5 weeks of the year. Put Kurt Busch on your calendar as a Winston Cup title contender for 2003. Checkered flag is up. The Ford of Roush Racing wins the Ford 400. Kurt Busch is the winner at Miami. 2nd for Nemechek, 3rd for Jeff Burton. Mark Martin's title bid will be a strong one today. He'll finish 4th. But at the end of the day, the big trophy will go to Tony Stewart. The Rushville Rocket from Indiana is the 2002 NASCAR Winston Cup champion.
And there's a big sigh of relief.
Yes, it is.
Half a lap to go for Kurt Busch. Yeah, he's got her own cruise control.
One-lap car won't be a factor. 2nd straight Food City 500 win for Kurt Busch.
Matt Kenseth finished 2nd, Bobby Labonte 3rd, Ricky Rudd 4th, Greg Biffle 5th, Sterling Marlin 6th, all lead lap cars. Martin in the 6 at the bottom, Jimmy Johnson in the 48, and Jamie McMurray in the 42.
2 good battles as we close in. White flag trouble. It is Martin sliding across the grass, and it's Johnson in the wall. Jimmy. Caution is out.
No, the white flag's out. You got to race back. You cannot slow down.
Now, Jimmy Johnson's car wadded up in the wall. They've got to race to the line. The leaders did not get the yellow, did they?
No, on the last lap, you race back.
And Rusty Wallace and Bobby Labonte, they're side by side down the backstretch. This is a battle for 2nd. Kurt Busch entering turn 3 right now.
Jimmy Johnson gets his car off the wall and out of harm's way.
Mark Martin in the middle of the grass here right at the start-finish line, but this will be the race right here. Kurt Busch coming off turn 4, Mike.
Yeah, but here comes Bobby Labonte under Rusty. Rusty drove it in there hard, shoved up. Labonte's going to beat him to the line.
6th career win for Kurt Busch. And a near photo finish at the line, Labonte for 2nd.
And how about Bill Elliott finishes 4th, Jamie McMurray 5th, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. finishes 6th, and Michael Waltrip 7th.
John Griffiths 8th, Sterling Marlin, Matt Kenseth.
No, he can't quite fall. He's going to get by Junior.
Oh, boy, Junior had to back up.
He pushed up off the 2 over there and had to get up out of the gas. Happens all the time.
And Michael had the draft from Kenseth rather than being up behind his teammate. The low line was working better for him.
Yeah, Junior's going to go from 4th to 7th.
Oh, trouble back straightaway. A lot of smoke car around. I think it's Mike Wallace. Here we come to the flag. Checker is out. Kurt Busch will celebrate Ford's century of Ford Motor Company with a victory at Michigan.
Bobby Labonte 2nd, Jeff Gordon 3rd, points leader Matt Kenseth the 4th, and Michael Waltrip with his fresh tires finishes 5th.
Sterling Marlin is 6th, and Dale Jr. 7th.
Yeah, another good top 5 for Michael. I tell you, he's just hanging tough in those points, guys.
Very hard race. Final corner. And we'll see what kind of reception he gets in victory lane. It's checkered flag number 4 for 2003. Kurt Busch takes the Sharpie 500 at Bristol.
McMurray hung on. The 3rd spot.
I always say you stick a bar on me. I'll do it for you any day.
Kurt's thoughts to his race team. Sterling Marlin got turned around and crashed after the checkered flag.
McMurray slides up the racetrack off Kenseth's bumper. Checkered flag, Kurt Busch.
Man, I think Matt Kenseth in the 17 kind of drop kicked Jamie McMurray in the 42 car.
And here comes McMurray, and there goes the 30 around. Here comes McMurray up here looking for the 17.
And after the flag, Sauter came down and ran in the back of somebody.
Here we go. And the line will start to form.
I told you, though,
office. Here he comes. He's still got him. He's mad. Turkey, you.
And he turned him around down on apron. You're right.
Oh,
That was close.
little contact coming off the 2nd corner.
McMurray inside of Michael Waltrip there. That'll be for 6th and 7th places. It's been a struggle over the late spring and early summer for Kurt Busch. No more. He wins today at New Hampshire International Speedway. A couple of car lengths over Jeff Gordon, his 2nd win of the season. Ryan Newman
feel good.
dominated a lot of the day. He gets 3rd.
Awesome job.
His crew chief Jimmy Fennig told me this morning they weren't satisfied with the car. They thought other people will have caught up to them since then. They made some changes based on their experience and their knowledge, and obviously they were the right changes to have made. As Kurt Busch sees the checkered flag and begins his chase for the Nextel Cup with a victory. Matt Kenseth 2nd, 2.5 seconds behind. Dale Earnhardt Jr. will finish 3rd. Casey Kane and McMurray rounding out the top 5. While Ryan Newman will finish 33rd, Tony Stewart 39th, and Jeremy Mayfield 35th.
Be safe in 2nd place. Jeff Burton is 8 seconds back. Kevin Harvick, 29 car, has problems, and he will drop from 9th place. Off turn 4. Kurt Busch, the defending series champ, gets his 12th career win. The 5th win at Phoenix for car owner Jack Roush, and Busch's 1st victory of the season.
Guys are the best.
Michael Waltrip 2nd, Jeff Burton in the 31 car. You heard him. Ends up 3rd. Dale Earnhardt Jr. 4th. Brian Vickers 5th. Bobby Labonte 6th. And how about Carl Edwards up to 7th?
Yeah, he passed Kyle Busch with a lap to go to climb to 7th. Kyle is 8th. Johnny Sauter, great run, 9th place. Joe Nemechek 10th. And Kevin Harvick will limp around and be the last car on the lead lap in 19.
Newman continues with the clinic.
Comes Stewart. Stewart's got a head of steam right there.
And his teammate Bobby Labonte behind him. Caution is out. That will decide it. Kurt Busch is the race winner. One attempt at the green-white checkered finish. The caution comes out. Kurt Busch will come back and get the checkered flag under the caution. As soon as the caution comes out, the field is frozen. They are on the track, not by scoring loop, but by visual sightings and by TV cameras around the track. There was no question here, though. Kurt Busch was the leader.
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job, Kurt Busch. Awesome.
And Kurt Busch takes the checkered flag at Pocono. Outstanding runs for Wallace and Martin. Edwards in the back of the field. To fourth, Newman gets a top 5. Down the backstretch. Kurt Busch, the defending series champion, locked into the chase for the Nextel Cup, is going to take the checkered flag. Kurt Busch wins at Richmond.
Good job, guys. Good job.
And Ryan Newman.
Hear that relief?
Makes the chase for the championship by 69 points.
Harvick's there. He's there. Oh, and look at this. The 24 just went around. And here comes the 29. Can he get to him?
We're still green. Still green. Still green. Busch wins it.
Woo! Man, I'm glad it raced over with.
Harvick second. Jeff Gordon, who spun out over on the backstretch. Kentis will end up in third. Carl Edwards fourth. Bobby Labonte in the 43 car fifth.
What happened to Gordon? I was watching the lead.
17 took him, got him.
Who has been the one to watch all day long. Total domination for Kurt Busch. As he comes through the turn, it would be the 59th win for Roger Penske. And after a 51-race winless streak, Kurt Busch takes the win at Pocono Raceway. He becomes just the second Dodge to win in 2007, joining Juan Pablo Montoya in the Ganassi Sabates car that won it in Infineon.
And as Kurt Busch now is just driving off, just that time definitely quicker than Mark Truex that very last lap. So
Kurt Busch, a 28-year-old driver from Las Vegas, Nevada. He broke a 51-race winless streak at Pocono just 3 weeks ago. Kurt Busch comes down in dominating fashion and wins at Michigan. Contact as they came across the line, pushing and shoving. Typical Michigan finish. Kurt Busch wins it, and Martin Truex finishes second for the second time at this racetrack this year.
We're going to take this finish whether we go back or not. You know, we feel like we're going to improve if we do go back racing. We're definitely not going to go backwards.
Thanks, Tony.
This race has ended. NASCAR has declared the race over. Kurt Busch is the race winner.
You know, and I disagree with what Kurt Busch says about, well, maybe we didn't deserve this. You win one of these races, I don't care how you win a cup race today, your team deserves it.
Yeah. The back we go.
Watch him. He's going to pack it down into turn 3. This 24 car. See if he can stick.
He can't do it. That Busch car is just on a rail today.
Versus Big Daddy Kurt Busch, Roger Penske win in Atlanta. 19th career victory for Kurt Busch, who started on the outside pole and gets his third top 10 finish of 2009.
Those guys should be jacked up, baby, I tell you.
Great job. Thanks to 99 for racing us cool.
Led 233 laps.
Second win here for Kurt Busch.
Kurt Busch's lone win in 2009 was on a 1.5-mile track, a sister track to this one at Atlanta Motor Speedway down in March. A year ago, Carl Edwards stretched the fuel mileage and won it here. And once again tonight, The fuel mileage works, and Kurt Busch will go to victory lane here at Texas.
Nice, great job out there. Woo! Way to go, guys! Awesome deal. How's the old tortoise versus the hare, baby? Woo! Yeah, baby, way to do it, baby. Way to save that gas, man. Great job, everybody.
They're still waiting on the second place car to cross the line. Looks like it's going to be Kevin Harvick. If he can make it around, he's trying to. Nope, it's going to be Denny Hamlin. Harvick goes by for third. Or actually, no, further back net, Kenseth will be up there. Mark Martin's going to end up in fourth spot.
And he's holding a top 5 with only 2 fresh tires right now.
Kenseth closing the gap. Kurt Busch off turn number 4. Kurt Busch is going to win it for Roger Penske. The Blue Deuce goes to victory lane again in Atlanta. Clean and green finish. Finally.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Way to go, boys. Awesome pit stop. That is the way to do it. Woo!
They got this place dialed in, Larry. That 2-car does.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter who the crew chief, but I'm very happy for Steve Addington, the man that won 12 races with Kyle Busch. Things got a little sideways over there. Penske Racing picked him up when Pat Tryson decided to go to Michael Waltrip Racing, and now Steve Addington's back in victory lane.
He is so agonizing close to giving Chip Ganassi the Memorial Day double.
Well, the old vortex theory, she worked in, Mike.
Because we just made a clean sweep of their checkbook.
Roger Penske prevails. Kurt Busch wins the Coca-Cola 600. Jamie McMurray, Kyle Busch, Mark Martin, David Rudem in the top 5. Jeff Gordon, Clint Boyer, Paul Menard, Ryan Newman, and Matt Kenseth, the top 10.
That's what I'm talking about. That was awesome, buddy. That was freaking awesome. I have never seen anybody drive a race car and be as smooth as you were and hang in there like that, dude, when we got off and everything else. I appreciate it, dude.
Things that went on early in the year, things that went on the radio, things that went on within that team. But you can say what you want to. He's passionate about driving a race car. He got those people up off their butt, and here he's getting ready to win.
Checkers this time.
3 poles in a row. Should have had 4.
Kurt Busch a winner at Infineon, first to 2011.
Incredible.
Carl Edwards, big jump today, all the way to 3rd.
Boyer in 4th, which I figured he would be a top 5, and Ambrose up there as well. And Logano.
Yeah, great run by Logano.
Yeah.
Jimmy Truex salvages something, comes back for 8th there. I thought Truex had a great car. And Brad Keselowski finishes in the top 10. Great run for him.
At Sonoma, but steady, solid. After finishing 22nd in New Hampshire a week ago to lose ground in the championship, they're going to gain it all back with a win on the Monster Mile today. Kurt Busch wins at Dover.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Look at the rest of the lead lap finishers, but it is Kurt Busch getting the jump on Jimmy Johnson on a late restart, hanging on to another restart and pulling away to score the victory, his 2nd of this season. And the win going to pull Kurt Busch up to 4th in the championship standings, only 9 points off the leader, Kevin Harvick.
Back straightaway, final time. Cole Witt ahead. Michael Annett, Jamie McMurray. Johnson is to the back bumper of Kurt Busch. But they power off turn number 4, and the Outlaw wins the battle at Martinsville.
And Stuart Haas. Really, Gene Haas.
I can't believe it. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Awesome stuff. I never would have thought, after 2 years that have been here.
Cuts it down to 9/10 in the back straightaway. Traffic too far ahead to be a factor. And for Gene Haas, Kurt Busch has his 26th Sprint Cup win.
Nice job, everybody.
That 41 car ran like one of those Haas CNC machines today, flawless.
Great job, Klossmeyer, everybody. Everybody, this is a team win. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, everybody. Unbelievable.
He started the season under suspension for a suspected domestic violence issue, a decision by a Delaware family court when the state's attorney general declined to press charges after being on suspension for 3 weeks. NASCAR reinstated Busch from suspension to redemption to victory lane.
Called by NASCAR on lap 139 of a scheduled 200 laps here. Kurt Busch, his second win of the season as he edges out Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the gambling Kyle Larson and company. And worth pointing out that the Richmond rain we had, remember, moved from a Saturday night race to a Sunday race. Kurt Busch won that earlier this year. He wins the rain-shortened race here in Michigan. And important in the Chase seeding process to get a second or third win. He's only the third multiple winner. Of course, Jimmy Johnson has 4, Kevin Harvick 2. That helps you in that playoff chase.
He makes it through this last corner. It's an A+.
I think he's going to make it.
Keselowski looks high on Earnhardt. For second place, Kurt Busch rounds off the corner.
He made it.
He can make it from here. Kurt Busch wins at Pocono, his 28th Sprint Cup win.
Nice job, crew chief.
Wow. Johnny Klausmeyer.
So proud. Johnny Gunslinger. Way to go.
Johnny Gunslinger. I like that.
How about that? First time on the box as a crew chief and you get a win.
The white flag waves. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Yeah, when I think of experience and knowledge here at Daytona, I think of Kurt Busch. He's been so close so many times.
Pushed his teammate to victory here one time. Is anybody going to push him today?
Look at the 21 coming on the inside to give him a big push. Where'd he come from?
Ryan Blaney from the back with Logano. Blaney
42's out of gas. 42's out of gas.
Who else is going to run out fuel?
21 is, I'm not so sure. Well, I think he's okay. He's still going.
Now, if the 47 can get up behind the 21, give him a push, he might get there, but I don't know. I think this might be Kurt Busch's day.
Looks like he's going to come home a winner.
Kurt Busch has been the bridesmaid in the Daytona 500. Here they come off turn 4 for the final time. From Las Vegas, the 2004 champion of the series, Kurt Busch, for Gene Haas and Tony Stewart, wins the Daytona 500.
Wow. Wow. First time he's won the 500. What about that?
He pushed his then Penske teammate Ryan Newman to victory, and that's the old man, Tony Gibson.
Justin, are you there?
He's too old to get that excited.
Tony Gibson grew up down the street from Daytona International Speedway. Kurt Busch trying to make sure he's in the playoffs with a win. Kurt Busch has a 6-pack of Monster Energy in Bristol.
Oh, yeah. I'll be right back, guys.
Wide and into the wall. That was Chase Elliott. Side by side, here comes Kurt Busch. He takes the lead away from his brother. But now, Kyle Busch fighting back. Contact made as they go into one. The Busch brothers, side by side. Tire rub by Kurt Busch. Kyle Busch now fighting on the inside. Once again, Kurt Busch making that outside line work.
What does Jones do here if these two get together?
Coming out of turn 4. Kurt Busch with the advantage. Kyle Busch slides. Kurt Busch will win.
What a finish!
Unreal. That was awesome.
Hey, think about this team. Think about what happened to that team last week. Sitting there leading the race, pitted, lightning came out, then they come back this week and win the race. That is redemption. Or will he go 3 wide?
Down here, don't overdrive it, wrap them.
How aggressive will they be through the final turns? DiBenedetto in second. He drifts up the track a bit. Kurt Busch, the 2004 Cup champion, is going to win in his hometown. Busch wins at Vegas. Kurt Busch.
Good job, man. Good job, man.
Started his career. Oh, look at his brother. The two celebrating together here at Las Vegas. Would tie him with Fireball Roberts for 25th all-time in wins in the Cup Series. Fireball Roberts has won at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And now, out of 4 for the final time, Kurt Busch is going to win the brother duel. He wins at Atlanta.
The low-hanging fruit, man. I mean, come on.
This team formed by Denny Hamlin in a conversation with Michael Jordan. What if we go racing? Toyota jumped on board. With Bubba Wallace, they became a 2-car team. And here comes Kurt Busch to deliver the jump and the victory.
Hell yeah, man. You are the man.
Them boys earned it today. Brought a fast, hot rod. Brought a champion in that seat, and he got the job done. This is going to be a big celebration. You're going to see this cat be happy, happy.
Kyle Larson 1.3 back. Kyle Busch 1.9. That breaks Kurt Busch's string. In 3 of his last 4 wins, a driver named Kyle finished second.